Hey guys, it's Mama Murder. I wanted to show you these shots that I'm getting from Brown County. This is one of the lookout points. That is the horizon. I got a shelter right behind me. There's King Murder's big head. But it gets obstructed by forest, of course. So I am actually at this one point where we got bean blossom, which I will get exact like how far it is away from me. Okay, so now that I actually hit the damn record button, because I'm awesome, we are entering Brown County State Park, where we're going to go find the highest point. And just so you know, this is how you record in a car. You have someone driving for you. See? That's King Murder. So we're going to sit there and...
Whoa. Do you even pew-pew?
We're going to be heading up all these hills and everything. I'm going to take some pictures, record some. I'm going to splice it all together and make a lovely video. And this is why I like driving a stick shift.
So it's about 4 miles back, huh? Just keep following this damn thing.
So the place that we're going is called Weed Patch Hill. It is the highest point in the southern Indiana. The other highest point in Indiana is actually over by Ohio, and I'm not driving out there if I don't have to. This place is actually nice. And this is a little bit closer to home for me. See,
correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if we lived on a flat earth, I wouldn't be going up and down on hills, though, right?
I don't know how they account for mountains.
Common sense, flat earth, it's all freaking plains. No hills. I mean...
Yeah, I seriously don't. I don't understand how anybody could sit there and think that the earth is flat if they ever came into a spot that wasn't on the ocean. Because you can't see shit across the ocean. You can see that it's flat because of water. But my ears are about to pop because we're going so high up in the air. And that is called that pressure gradient they all freaking try to ignore.
No, that's buoyancy.
King Murder just can't help himself sometimes. And it cracks me up.
Hashtag no filter.
You can see all the valleys. See, now this is better footage than looking at my ugly mug. I mean, I can make myself look pretty damn gorgeous, but why when I have such a view that I can share with you if you have a driver?
Hashtag driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Couple of private residences on this road, so if you see houses pop up behind the trees, it's because somebody's actually living there. And my ears are getting really pressured, or the pressure's changing and I can't hear very well.
What?
Swallow a couple times, it'll clear it up. See, that is just a beautiful view. See the horizon out that way. It wasn't blocked by trees.
I really want to go all fours though, but I can't.
I know. There is a speed limit here. He said just keep going straight. Park office. We're looking for the fire tower. Oh, that was a circle anyway.
Okay.
That was for camping, because you can do camping out here. Of course, it's a state park, so. I mean, speed limit's 30, so you're going 30. Campground registration. I sniffed out the Horseman's Camp and the RV park, so all you'd see is a bunch of people in their RVs, you know, privacy and things. Woo! Up we go, another hill. I feel like I'm being pushed back into my seat because of something called gravity.
No, that's inertia, honey. That's what they'll come up and say.
No, I'm trying to go.
Hashtag uneducated.
It's just very illogical to think that the earth is flat. And I mean, the earth is one, it's called the earth because it's made up of earth and rock. Very, very small portion of it is actually water.
Actually, 80% of the earth is water.
No. The surface of the earth is water. If you sit there and you go anywhere, I mean, the Marianas Trench is fucking deep down, but I mean, y'all, you can sit there and consider Marianas Trench is a gigantic valley, and the water is literally filling in the lowest points of the earth, which is exactly what it's doing. And it's smoothing out the surface. And if you sit there and you did that with any more viscous fluid, meaning thicker fluid on...
Words.
I know.
Hashtag uneducated.
If you use a more viscous fluid, like, I don't know, an equivalence to maybe like foundation on a tennis ball, that shit would stick. Okay? But nobody is actually putting in, I don't know, the effort on the other side to actually make sense of their stupidity, because they're just too stupid to understand it.
One of two things is wrong.
Sorry if it gets windy.
They're either uneducated or craving attention. They're not stupid.
I agreed pretty much with that. They're uneducated or they're craving attention. I mean,
that's all it boils down to.
Personally, I absolutely cannot stand Orphan Red, and that's why I kind of make my little hair and pigtails and the red lips, because I'm making fun of her ass.
Everybody wants to be like Stuart. Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Okay, so this is the Hills of Brown County landscape results from valleys that were eroded by water. This is the highest point in Indiana, or southern Indiana. That's and there's the view, kids. Yeah, I'm gonna get a better view from over here. Oh, that's a good spot. Go trying to get as far as I can without getting blocked by trees. Alright, that is a 10 times zoom. Granted, my horizon is never flat. Hardly ever. Because we've got trees and shit. So technically I am seeing further at this high point because I'm higher up. But you can't see past those trees because it's obscuring fucking everything. But when you guys sit there and say that we can't see, we shouldn't be able to see that far, I mean, that's just ridiculous. The only sad thing is you can't see anything off in the distance of like landmarks that I can tell you what's down there. I mean, yeah, I've got the other spot. I'm gonna check to see the elevation and everything. That's a lovely, lovely view. Okay, so going through some of my footage, I noticed that the elevation profiles on Google Earth Pro, which I am using for the very first time, I'm going to try to make a little video of it. But there is a couple of spots where I am about 10, there is a 10 foot difference. That it's higher than I am, and looking out into the distance on the video, you can sit there and tell that everything is actually below my eye line and below the spot that I am standing on. But with the elevation profile on Google Earth, you can sit there and actually see that it is supposed to be 10 feet above me, but it's not. And I'm pretty sure that puts a nail in the coffin of flat Earth. Sorry to tell you. And most of those pictures that I took were just with my phone and with a really crappy Kodak camera. And you could tell that the Earth actually has a curve.